Hello, I'm Ryan Zink, and this is Creative Intuitive Solutions, where I teach you how to use your imagination, your creativity, along with your clairvoyance to create energetic change and find solutions. So, today I want to talk about the economy and spending and depressions and recessions. And I'm going to give two kind of basic examples, and it may sound cliche and it may sound like something you've heard before, but I urge you to come up with your own examples and own your own reasons why people spend the way that they do. And if for some reason what I'm saying sounds like I'm full of shit, look at the national debt and how much debt not only our country is in, but how much debt other countries are in as well. And if you can find a number for the debt, go ahead and triple that or quadruple it, because we know that what is put out into the public is false. So get a number on all the debt of all the world and humanity, and then triple that or quadruple it. And that's probably what the real debt is. So I'd like to talk about food today. And this is a way to kind of invest in yourself and to maybe save a little bit of money. I can't promise that you'll save money because it can be expensive to prepare food for yourself, but I know that it can be much more expensive to go out to restaurants all the time. And the reasons or excuses that people will give that they go out to eat all the time is that they really like quality, and maybe the food tastes better, and that they can really afford it. They can afford to eat out all the time. And I'm telling you, if you look at the national debt, this is not the case. People really can't afford to be investing in restaurants and corporate chain restaurants all the time when they could be investing in themselves. And I'll tell you why cooking food and making things for yourself is better for you. And you don't have to be a health freak or be a vegan or a vegetarian or eat super healthy. But there's something that happens for you when you use your imagination and your creativity to create a plate of food for you, for yourself, or your family, or your friends. And you are putting your energetic signature on that meal. And when you're cooking and you're in a joyful state, or you know you're going to be making some really good food and that it's going to taste good, and if anybody else is going to be eating it, you're just kind of picturing how much they're going to enjoy it too. All of those thoughts and kind of feelings that you have when you're cooking does have an effect on the final dish or the meal when you eat it and when other people eat it too. I've eaten food by somebody who was in the kitchen and they were complaining the entire time that they were cooking. And I'm telling you, just energetically, I didn't want to eat the food. Like, I thought, oh my God, this food is full of bad karma, and it's just full of bad energy because they were bitching the whole time that they were cooking. So it really does make a difference on what mood you are in while you're creating your meal. Now, I love cooking because it can be fun. I can look at a recipe online and kind of critique it and add things or take away things from the recipe to make it how I like. And I want to talk about the coffee shop specifically today. I was one of those people that was spending $10 to $15 a day at the coffee shop. And my excuse for that was that they could make the coffee better than I can, and it tasted better. And I'm telling you, my 25-cent coffee that I make every day with foam, honey, vanilla, and sugar tastes way better than the coffee shop. And it only cost me 25 cents. So when you're cooking or you're starting to learn to cook or you're starting to prepare more meals at home, all that money that you would spend on the restaurant and even tipping the waiter and the waitress, you could be spending that extra money on like appliances like food processors and waffle irons and pots and pans and maybe nice silverware to eat from. You could be spending all of that money and investing it right into your own kitchen instead of eating out. And I wanted to mention a reason why somebody may take somebody out to dinner instead of cooking for them at home. And one reason may be, and this is a kind of a subconscious idea that people have, is that I can afford to pay for somebody else to cook you dinner. So that's one kind of message that you send out subconsciously when you take somebody else out to dinner for a celebration. And really, you can create all of these kind of unique foods and great experiences right from the comfort of your home and invest in yourself. Have fun creating your creations and food. And it doesn't have to be super healthy. It can be if you want to be. But really, it's about creating and self-sustain. To be able to self-sustain your food, yourself through food that you kind of prepare yourself. And there's some kind of freedom that comes with this. So this is really for anybody that eats out way too much or spends way too much time in the coffee shop. You can do it all from home. And once you kind of get in the routine of taking care of yourself in this way, you do save some money and you have invested in yourself and you are putting your own energetic signature on what you're putting into your body. Have a great day.